Yo, guys, welcome back. It's Baby Fathers Podcast. We're back. I don't know what episode we're on.
I don't know myself.
But we're here. Good morning. It's a Sunday.
Good afternoon.
You're probably it's going to be morning because this is going to be out Sunday.
It's true.
So good morning, guys. I'm Rick, a co-host.
Ridler. What's going on?
G1 West.
And we're back with another podcast of the Baby Fathers.
Bang, bang.
How you lot doing?
I am there, my friend. Just recovering.
No,
my barber, man. No, my barber, man. He flopped me again, bro. So man's looking like a werewolf at the moment. So I apologize to anyone who see a man like this, but the show must go on. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
G, week. How's it been, my brother?
No, it's been all right, man. Productive. Yeah.
Same old then, yeah?
Same old.
Say nothing. So just let you lot know, on the Baby Fathers, we talk about, if it's your first time watching, sorry, on the Baby Fathers, we talk about anything and anything which is literally real out there in fatherhood, what fathers go through. All right. We've been getting a lot of messages, a lot of emails, texts, DMs, people asking us to talk about situations what they are going through, and they would like to get our honest opinion, and I'm sure they want to get your lot's opinion as well. So make sure you subscribe, you comment underneath in the video, and make sure you like the page as well. All right, just do that for us. Well, I've got messages and to be reading. You got some as well.
Yeah.
Well, you got because you got yours up first. Read your one first.
I'll read my one. Okay, so been with a woman older than you 10 years and having 2 kids, and the baby father for our other 2 kids walks in the property like it's his own house. Baby mother giving him all access. Me as a man, not living there, I don't have a say. The other baby father basically buys a bike for my son, a second-hand bike at that. And obviously I wanted to get my son his first bike.
So what's our take on that?
Obviously the age difference. Is that what it meant? Being with a woman older?
Yeah, so
there's a 10 years gap.
It sounds like the woman is older than him. That's what it sounds like. That's what he's saying. It's 10 years. So it sounds like the lady's older than him. So the fact that she's older than him, it's like, it doesn't seem that she has any respect. Because if you're letting a man walk in the house and you're giving him that leadway, that freedom, obviously her ex-partner is able to access to the house, walking like he still owns it. What message is he giving up? What is she allowing him to have? What power is she giving him to make him feel that he can walk in the house like that?
Oh yeah, so it does say that, so he doesn't live there anymore.
Okay.
So
When he had bought the bike, he hadn't lived there. No.
yeah, when the bike was bought. I suppose once you move out,
What you done?
you don't really have a say. To an extent, you don't have a say what goes on in the house. Especially, okay, cool. What we got to ask ourselves was, when he was living there, how was the relationship like with the baby father? Was he still coming in the house, or did it only change because now you're not there? So if that's the case, so now you're not there and he started coming into the house, realistically, you don't have a say. Because that's just another baby father.
Yeah, it's another baby father, but the fact that he bought his son a bike.
That's another argument. That's another argument. Let's get to that. Let's talk about that bit first. So him coming in the house, if you don't live there anymore, I think him coming in the house, as him being a baby father as well, it's her house at the end of the day.
But then, if that was me, if I'm not together with the mum no more, and there's someone new floating, well, not new because obviously he's an ex-partner and he's floating around, I don't really think that I can really have anything to say because we ain't together no more. So I don't have an argument.
And worse off it being another baby father. Yeah.
Do you think that her and the other guy are still doing certain things?
Listen,
I don't think so.
I'm not even.
No, she just, if he was in the house and this baby father's coming there like he rules the roost, it's more of him showing that I'm the alpha male type thing. You can have her, but look, I could still come and do what I'm doing and then fuck right off. But if he's not in the household no more, I'm guessing they're done. And the first baby father's still coming there. You can't say nothing. It's not your woman no more. It's just your kid's mother. Like you share baby mother with him.
I was gonna say.
So when it's your turn to go in the house,
You walk in there like you own it.
To you? Maybe
No, it's
now,
true.
maybe now you're in a bad place with her because you lot are probably arguing now, and she's got her first baby father coming back to the house now. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So you might feel like, well, how comes I can't come to the house if you're not allowed to go to the house now? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see where I'm going with it?
Do you also think that it can also be to do with the friendship what the father has, no, the first father, where maybe the mum and him have a good friendship, why they may get along better, why he's allowed to have that access to come in the house.
Because what you got asked as well, because I think he said he's got two kids with the other one. What baby father was first?
I think
I'm thinking the other one.
It's the other guy.
It's the other guy.
Yeah.
So came into something
Knowing
that she had another baby father, not knowing what their relationship was like.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, you two have been together, you've had kids. How it was in between then, obviously we don't know, innit? But yeah, I mean, once you know, like it's weird because it's not like a boyfriend or someone is seeing. It's another
male.
It's another male that has the same
powers
as you, basically.
because you've got kids there, he's got kids there.
Yeah. So yeah, let's get onto the bike bit, innit, car.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. So the fact that the man bought the child a bike, that's what I said to you. The fact that he bought the child a bike, there must be something more deeper in it. Why is he going that his way to be buying a bike if they're just supposed to just be brethren?
It was a second-hand bike, number one. I didn't. It's a bike's a bike. You just, like, I'm not. All right, cool.
Don't hold back.
Right, cool.
Say your piece.
Why did he have to buy? Why? How did he get there first to get your son a bike? That's what I want to know. Because if my son needs a bike, I'm gonna be one of the first to know about it, regardless if the other baby father's in the house or whatever. I've got to be one of the first to know about it. So him buying a bike, I think you got to ask yourself, bro, how did he get there first?
Okay, so if you was in that situation and someone bought your son a bike, what would be your attitude to the whole thing? Real talk.
My whole attitude would be thanks, but no thanks.
So you give back the bike.
And I'm saying, why wasn't I told? Why wasn't I told? Thank you very much. I don't know what you're gonna do with the bike, but thank you. You need the bike. And I've got to ask myself, and I've got to ask his mum, like, why? I don't understand, why wasn't I told first?
Yeah.
I should be the first port of call. Standard, I should be the first port of call. I don't understand how this guy has got in there first to buy him a bike. And I'm saying that even if he's living in the house, and I feel I should still have first refusal. Do you know what? I can't afford it this month.
And then
cool.
Next man,
he's gonna get it. Just so you know. And then what I do after that is thing. But I feel like I should have first refusal as dad, as a dad that's playing the role and acting the role. If I'm not in the picture,
then fair enough.
Cool. And my son needs a bike. Obviously, I'm not even gonna know. But if the boy needs a bike, that's a good thing that this man's stepping up to buy him a bike.
Yeah.
But that's what you got to ask yourself. Me is, how did you get there? How did he get there first, bro?
G?
I think if we listen to what he's saying, we got to go with what it is. Yeah. So from what he's saying, he's not in the household and he wanted to get his son a bike, meaning he was going to get the bike. Then he's got money to get the bike. This man getting the bike, I think it was a low blow towards the man that's not in the house now.
I agree.
To say, look,
that's what I was going to say.
I'll get him a bike. Like, he's trying to impress his baby mother. Look, I'll even get your son that ain't my son a bike. Do you understand? It's a bit of a cheeky one. It's a cheeky one.
Yeah. Upper hand move. Like
it's a cheeky one. Yeah, it's a cheeky one, but.
No, do you know what? Yeah, I'm not thinking like that. I don't think like that. So I'm not thinking to myself, oh, let me get like if I was with someone and their son needed a bike, honestly, from my heart, I'm gonna ask the mum first. I beg you, ask his dad
Yeah, but
first.
to me, see with man, yeah, I'm going with what G basically said. It's more down of if you look at the message, the man is walking around the house like he owns the house. He's already put on his clause to say that I am the top boy in this house. He's then gone and got the child a bike. Once again, showing you, look, I've gone and get your child a bike, even so it was second hand. He still done got his son. He still got that bike. So what he's literally showing the guy is raw. Like, this is my empire. And I said sometimes it can also come
you
down.
think it's your babe, man.
And do you know what another thing is as well?
It's ego. It's
He needs
ego.
another thing as well. Even if you're not that way inclined, bro, say it with your chest in it and say, listen, I don't know what kind of move that was, but you need to go to him, I think, as well. And not being obviously an argument thing, because you've got to realize you both still got your kids are brother and sister, are siblings. So you still got to go around it carefully. But I feel you need to go to him as well and ask him, and not even ask him, but just say, all of that, not on. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying all of that's not
Just
on.
let him know his boundaries. So
Yeah.
listen, my children, you got your kids there. Cool. We get that. I'll look after mine. You look after yours. And but then I can go and say, but that's just going with the message.
I know, yeah.
That's going with the
'Cause I
message.
yeah, go on.
But then
If it was Gigi, no.
no.
But it's not.
no,
The
it's
truth is,
it's
you want the
about
other
me,
man
it's
to
not
be
about
nice
me.
to your kids.
Exactly.
That's what you don't want them to look at them and be like,
I'm like,
dickhead.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And then
Move.
remember, there's a lot of situations where the man is not their kids and they're still buying birthday presents,
Yeah.
little things. Because it's just a nice gesture.
It's a nice
because
gesture.
It's your child's birthday. I'm with the mum, even though he wasn't, but I'm with the mum and look. Do you get what I'm saying? It's okay.
Yeah.
But if I was in that situation and then the person bought a bike and I felt a type of way, I go and buy the child a bike same way. And tell them, "Raw fam, like this is a bike what your dad's got you. So this is your bike from that person, but this is also." If he feels so hurt, then just say, "Do you know what?"
And that's the thing. I think you got to assess the situation as well,
Just-
because you just can't walk in all guns blazing like later,
No.
like I'm not having that bike. Like, do you know what I mean? I think you have to assess the situation. I think it's as well you can tell whether the man's being an arsehole or not, or what kind of angle he's coming from.
Let me stop you.
No?
I have to stop you there, yeah. There's certain things what a guy can do where he doesn't have to say much, but there's certain maneuver he does what talks the language. So if we're walking into something, this is me, if a guy's gone in there, he's done something I reckon he knows what could have got the dad. Yeah. I don't know if it was really genuine because I said, I'm going by the message and the way he said that the guy's walking around the house, I'm still going back to he knew what he was doing. He was buying that bike.
Yeah.
That's me. He knew what he was doing.
Walking around the house. Imagine him stepping in the door if I'm in the yard.
Yeah.
Are you mad? I'm not trying to be friendly with you.
Yeah.
Not like that, but nah.
Yeah.
We don't need to be friends.
And also we have to remember as well, all right, and this is what I'm going to go into, when a lady breaks up with her last partner, when she starts speaking to her new partner, she tells all the bad stuff happened in her last relationship. Yeah? So what she's kind of done, she's really got that guy mindset to make him feel how that guy really is, isn't it?
Yeah, they painted the picture of you
Yeah.
already.
So she's painted a picture of her last partner. So because she's now painted that picture, so when he's now obviously them two are broken up now, he's got this picture painted in his head how this guy really is. But all of a sudden he's now allowed to come back in the house. So he's now confused, thinking, "Raw, but older man, you told me my man was
You told
like
me this, that, bar, and now
Yeah, but
it's
you
all
got.
friendship.
I know, but you've got to remember. I know, but you've got to remember as well. There's always you've got to remember as well. That, okay, there are bad bits in a relationship, but remember they had their good times.
They was in
And
love.
It was
At
yeah,
one point.
At one point, they was in love, and
Does that ever
sometimes
go away?
not like it doesn't go away, but
they don't tell you that part. They don't tell you about the good parts what they had with their last ex.
do you want to hear about the good parts? Do you really want to hear about the good parts that your missus had with their ex? No, you don't. You want to hear the bad parts. So I'm not going to go wrong there. I'm not going to do that or I'm not going to do that. You don't want to hear no good parts. Let's just cut that
Okay.
there. Because you don't. Furthermore, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nada. But yeah.
Well, yeah.
So what advice are we going to give to this brother?
Bro, say
Based
to
on what he's told us, though.
say to the
Based on what
man,
he's told us.
say to the man, what I don't know what that was. Thanks, no thanks. Anyway, the bike should have really been bought anyway. The new bike.
He don't got to talk to the man then. He needs to speak to his baby mother. Say, listen, these are my kids. I'm looking after them. I'm fending for them. I'd advise.
And all she's gonna
Sorry.
come back with, yeah, but John wanted to get him a bike, so John got him a bike.
I would appreciate if he let me do my father role and he does his father role that he seems to be doing so well with you. Just you lot continue that and let me continue with my kids. It don't mean maybe he or she might be seeing it as more unfortunate because my man could be loaded and he just flooding things the way and the other kids.
But he got him a second-hand bike, so yeah, he ain't maybe not hitting it like that. But
naturally, you paid a £5 or £10 for it as well to mug it off, and that you see what I'm saying?
At least he got the bike though.
It's all mad, bro. And then what for his dad, the original dad now, to go and take the bike from him, he's gonna be hurt and he's gonna like his dad.
That's what I'm saying. He can't go in there like and take the bike.
Exactly.
I got another one. This message also got sent to us. I'm going to read this one out. And once again, anyone who's watching it, as I said, drop your views in the comments, and we can see what you lot are saying about these situations that we are talking about, which people have been sending in. So this one is, hi guys, hope you all are well. I was wondering if you could talk about my dilemma, which we are going to do now. I have been with my partner for 6 years. I have a child who is 9 from my past relationship, and my partner also has a 9-year-old from his past relationship too. We have a child who is 3 years old. So they obviously got a child together, which is 3 years old. When my stepdaughter comes round every weekend, when she first used to come round every week, it was fine. The more time she started coming around, I started to notice she was not eating from me anymore and stopped talking to me. Her mum and her grandma would tell her that I was a bad person and not to eat from me because I would try to poison her. I have been in my stepdaughter's life for the last 5 years. On a few occasions, I have tried to speak to my partner, which is her dad. Sometimes this has caused problems between me and him. He keeps telling me he's going to sort it out, but the same problem keeps on happening. This problem is now starting to grow bigger because my stepdaughter is now causing problems with my son. I have tried to once speak to her by myself, and she has gone back and told her mum and grandma, telling them that I shouted at her, which this was not the case. I did say to her that we are family and we should all be nice to each other. Also, my baby father has been a waste man for years and only started to look for his son for the last year. My baby father and my partner don't really get on because my baby father one day tried to address my partner, which ended up in a big fight. What my baby father started. My baby father got knocked out.
No, she had to add though. Do you know why she added that?
Nah, he got knocked out.
I know, but do you know why she added that? Because that felt good. No, it felt good. That's why she added it.
Continue. She got knocked out. That's it.
Okay. He got knocked out. He then called the police because my partner knocked him out, which is now an ongoing case. I would like for you to discuss this on your pod. Thanks, Chantal. Okay, before we get to the dad getting knocked out.
Well, he started it. He deserved to get knocked out.
Yeah, he started it. But let's go back to the beginning.
All right, so she's got a child who's 9. The partner who she's dating, he's also got a child who is 9, and they also now have a child,
a 3-year-old,
who's a 3-year-old. So if we're talking about obviously the stepdaughter,
Yeah, because what I was gonna say at first, I was gonna be like, until I heard a certain part, which I'll get to, I was just gonna be like, listen, girl, you just gotta let nature run its course. You just gotta leave her. Just you gotta remember as well, you don't know what the mum and the gran is saying. But you should just hope that as she grows older, she'll see for herself that you're not a bad person and that this happens in life. Sometimes your parents go separate ways, because that could be another thing as well. She's obviously feeling the way, my dad's not with my mum, he's with you. Like, we've all been there.
Do you think that's a big problem though when kids' parents break up? How they look at the other person who's dating their parent?
Of course. What, the child?
Yeah.
100%.
So the stepdaughter, yeah, whose child is that?
That's her boyfriend.
That's her boyfriend.
Her boyfriend's child.
Yeah.
So she's got three
She's got 3 kids.
No.
No, so she's got 2 kids. She's got 2
kids.
but there's 3 kids
There's
altogether
3 kids
in the household. Or whatever.
She's got a child with the boyfriend.
It's 3.
Who's 3, but then she's got another child or
boy.
someone from her previous
Baby
relationship.
father.
Yeah, the
9.
baby
And then the stepchild, he is her
girl.
boyfriend's.
Yeah.
Okay, now the stepchild's boyfriend, the boyfriend's daughter,
Yeah.
she needs to just not even communicate with her like that and say, if your mum don't want you here, then don't come back in this house here.
Oh, no.
And if you want, if you think I'm gonna poison you, tell your mum to bring you food and pack food for you for when you come. Yeah, that's it. And she shouldn't interact with the little girl. The little girl will come around in her own time.
That's what I said.
And
Yeah,
come
that
to
bit,
realize what Rick said, that she's not too
not-
bad.
yeah.
And what are they talking about?
Yeah.
They're just poisoning my head over here because they don't like daddy's girlfriend.
Right. The second part, you done well on the second part. The first part, it was too aggressive.
It's not aggressive. It's
It was
the
too
truth.
much. You can't tell the child, tell your mum that you can't do that.
You
were
can.
right. No, you can't, G.
Why?
It's gonna make it 10 times worse, because no matter what you say, I could be talking at this level. What? Tell your mum. Do you know what? Tell your mum. I guarantee you.
The delivery back.
The delivery back was, she said, you tell your mum. It's gonna be a whole different story.
Yes.
It's a new dance.
Whole
It's a
different
new
story.
Dance. It's a new dance.
So
Well, let's dance.
no. So what I'm trying to say is, you're right. Just leave her. Still offer her the food.
Yeah.
You don't want the food? No problem. That's fine. It's not a thing.
Yeah.
And as you just hope, as she gets older, but
Forget the hope.
But what I was saying is, but that's what you can do sometimes. What I was saying is, where is the problem now? Is you're fucking with my son now.
Yeah,
Oh hell no. No. Now the man needs to intervene. Because before I was gonna say, you can tell the man, listen, she's being like this, but don't get onto him, because that's another thing that he's got to think. Just as I said, just let it play its course. But
Okay,
it
so-
changed when.
So let me ask you a question then. So her coming into your house settings, and she don't have the decency to speak to you or say hi, and don't want to eat from you.
No.
At what point?
High and by, listen, the situation I'm assessing the person's age and it's life, innit? As long as I can get a hello and a bye. If you don't want to eat, cool, be hungry.
Yeah.
Be hungry, because you're going to smell the goodness that's going on in here. So be hungry if you want to be hungry. But I guarantee you'll start eating.
Yeah.
You're going to start eating.
Yeah.
And that's just it. But as I said, you can't, don't get me wrong, there's manners. It should have manners. Hello, goodbye. Don't talk to me while you're here. Cool.
Yeah.
That's fine. And I'll play you at your own game as well.
Yeah.
We'll start doing that. But what I'm trying to say, you just have to, she's 9. Remember that, she's 9. Like,
She's still young.
she's still young.
And
She's
remember,
learning
she's
about
being
life.
told
This is
things in
all
another-
different. Not different. It's 5 years now. So you hope that as time goes on, she's gonna get older and be like, do you know what? She's not so bad. But
Yeah.
as you said, so we've gone down the thing now. Cool. That's that.
Oh,
We've gone down the text. Go on. Sorry. Go on.
Go on, G. What's your part on that?
I
You're
said-
saying something.
I said my part.
All right, let me
still.
just say.
But you said something. Sorry, you said something about she's troubling the boy.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. The 9-year-old now.
So the fact that
Troubling the boy how?
They're probably just arguing or bickering.
it's that age that they're at, isn't it?
Listen, I've been there, bro. Oh, you see the other step sibling arguing. It gets techie sometimes.
But why would you? Okay, is that because of just is it part of growing up? Is it because your
Remember,
mum?
okay.
It's the go on.
You're coming, okay, cool. So my dad is now, my dad is now living in this setup that I have to come to, that I probably don't really like. So, and then what doesn't help as well, obviously, is what her mum and grandma is doing is bang out of order.
Once again, grandma getting involved. But go on.
It is bang out of order. And we know that, like, that's paramount. They shouldn't be saying nothing. Because all they're doing is, they're just probably just spoiling the child's time, because she's got to think to herself. And do you know what is mad? She might be thinking to herself, I actually like this woman, but I can't.
Because my mum and grandma.
Because my mum and grandma are gonna, do you see what I'm saying? Did you eat there this week, no?
But then what gives the grandma and the mum the rights to poison the child's head?
None.
Why is she being so bitter?
None at all. If the child's willing to go to see her dad, like there's none. If especially if the dad's not saying, the dad's with this woman and is willing for his child to come into the house. So that should be enough. If your child's going there and happy, that should be enough. Why are you stopping your child from eating? That's fucked up. Like, you're actually stopping your child from eating.
Yeah, but the other way how I saw it, how it was going to swing is that I look at it, if you don't feed the child, she's going to go home and say, Mom, I'm hungry. Oh, why can't you didn't eat?
No, that's what I'm saying, but I'm offering.
I'm trying to say to
I'm
you.
making you the whole plate. Knowing you're not going to eat it. I'm making it. Gritted teeth, I'm making it. There you go. And I'm smiling to you as there you go. You don't want it? No problem. Smiling. As soon as I get back,
Yeah.
So going back to the brother and sister, the half siblings, that's for the dad to deal with. The mum, don't get involved in that. Yeah.
yeah.
Tell your son, tell daddy,
Yeah.
and let daddy sort it out, because
The stepdad, yeah.
It's the stepdad.
Yeah,
Carry on. The stepdad, yeah.
That's not my bad.
let him
sort
you're
it
right.
out, because it's
him. It's for him
his
to
son and it's his
it's for him
daughter.
to sort it out. Yeah.
So it's for him to sort out. Don't discipline her, because it's not your place.
No.
To. Just let him do it. If it continues, try not to have this young lady in your household anymore, because it's not working. It's too
Toxic.
And go elsewhere with your youth and rah. I get that they're trying to rear. She ain't got a choice. They do have a choice. You understand?
I to be honest, how do you tell a 9-year-old you can't come in? You're not allowed.
That's what I was
No,
gonna say.
Are you mental?
It's not telling a 9-year-old that.
Okay, so
It's the dad is talking to his daughter, like, babe, sort it out. You're coming to daddy's. Okay, I get you don't like her, but you come to see me. Me and you's gonna interact. Don't
Yeah.
worry about her. Yeah,
And
in
that's another thing
in
as well.
They will click.
That's another thing as well. Not saying, obviously, I don't know the situation, but don't try to be too much. Like, remember as well, that's their only time that the dad and the daughter has. Remember, you have access to all of that for the whole week. And then she comes down on the weekend. She only has maybe 2 days or whatever days to her dad. So sometimes you still should be getting respect, as in hello and bye, at least. But sometimes I feel like you just have to be a bit more, that's their time, let me leave them and not really
But
be so.
What I wanted to get back to when G was saying, if you told the dad to tell the child is not allowed to come back to the house if he doesn't have, obviously, the respect.
She's going to go and tell the mum.
And then, is it then what the mum has set in plan for that to happen?
Yeah.
Where she's setting setting a child to go there to cause problems? Because I tell you straight, if I was living with a woman, and obviously if my child was being a bit disrespectful, thank God they're not. But if my child was being disrespectful and a woman came and told me that your child's not allowed to come back in the house,
That's nuts.
and we both paying mortgage money or rent money, whatever, I don't know how I can take that.
How are you going to take that?
Yeah.
How can you take that? Because you have to ask yourself.
You gotta take it on the
He said on the chin.
No, because you're right.
Listen,
you're
listen,
half
listen.
right.
Listen. She's 9 years old. She's probably just going through changes in growth and what is it, hormonal change,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's going through little growth, and she getting to the attitude stage now. You know what I mean? Like, she's been listening to what mommy's saying. Remember, she's been brainwashed at home, so she's coming to see the actual woman that daddy's with now, and it's like, well, she's already got these things in her head. You understand? Just let her, just leave the little girl alone. She will come around in her time. Remember, she's not here to see you. She's here to see her dad. And luckily, she has a little brother also to play with that she ain't playing with because she most probably feeling some type of way. It's a
Away,
kid outside of
100%,
the home.
yeah.
She's not happy with it. Like, you just got to leave him to his daughter. Don't get involved.
But also, she has stated in his message that when she has gone to the partner to tell him about the daughter's acting disrespectful, he said, yeah, I'm going to sort it out, but still hasn't.
Do you know what it is as well? Okay, cool. You got to remember as well that that's his first child.
Yeah.
And it's a girl.
Yeah.
Can't tell him nothing about his child. I'm sorry, you can't tell him nothing. But
This
on the
sounds
real,
like he ain't paying rent. So
he's a Movini. Oh, he's a Movini. He's one of them, man.
nah, I'm playing. But look, come on, man.
Yeah, he does. He needs.
Remember, she's got a house, you know. She's got a house. I don't know if he can go there or not. Maybe there could be loads of reasons, but we're going off of this text once again. So we have to talk about this. So I don't know, man.
He needs.
There's loads of scenarios it could be.
It's hard for him. I'm not making excuses,
Because he's in the middle.
but it's hard for him, and he knows this probably as well. He's probably getting headache from that mum,
Yeah.
the baby mum,
The grandma
the grandma,
and the daughter.
the universe. It's a lot, but even though it's a lot, he does need to
Step up.
Yeah, and get his daughter. Listen. What's the problem?
I seriously believe that she just needs to stay away. Like, as in,
girlfriend,
and
the
it
girlfriend.
ain't a childish thing. She just needs to just,
Hold
when
her
she
corner.
comes, just, let her do it.
Leave her
She
do
got
it. I said
son
that.
there.
Yeah.
Sort out your son. He's sorting out his daughter.
Yeah.
And you will see that little girl will come around. She
Yeah.
will come around. She'll be like, hi.
Don't
Do you
you-
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can I sit with you? Or
Yeah.
she will.
But don't
And that's when you wait for her to come and do that, and then
she's 9. Remember,
I
she
hear
might not
that.
be used to this.
I hear that, but if she comes round and she just sees you just ignoring her, obviously you're playing at her own game, of course. Like she
You have
sees
to
you,
ignore
don't-
kids.
you're ignoring her and you're just dealing with your own kids only, you know, for forgetting about her. Sometimes, you know, like when some children act up for attention. And if you don't give her any attention, she just thinks, well, it's true what my mum says. It's really, woman doesn't really don't like me.
Nah, you got to. You
can't
see
have-
kids,
that's like-
yeah. You got to ignore them if that you're gonna let them win. If you ignore a child, they will stop what it is they're trying to do. That they know it irritates you. Once it becomes non-irritant, they stop. Yeah, and you as an adult need to. Okay,
yeah, that's what I said. You don't want the food? No problem.
okay,
Cool.
okay.
So then do you do
Okay.
so then do you show the daughter that you're the woman of the house?
She
knows
knows
you're
you
the
are.
woman of the
She
house.
knows that. That's why she's acting up. She
Yeah.
knows that.
How's she gonna come and rule Ruth's hair and she don't rule
She
it at
knows
home?
that. She knows that. That's what the mum's feeding her. The mum is all the nonsense that the mum and dad is feeding her. It's kind of like saying like this woman is there in your dad's life. So, you see what I'm saying? That's
She's
all,
there
that's
to take your spot.
just
basically.
hyping her up, hyping the mum
Listen,
up.
in the police station, yeah, when you're getting interviewed,
Wait,
you say no comment.
We've done it again.
No, leave it.
I don't mind. You say no comment, and they don't know nothing. They ain't got no evidence on you until you start opening your mouth,
Tune it.
and then they run that back on you and try and dig that out. Do you understand? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, no, that's true.
You don't say nothing to this little girl. She ain't gonna know nothing.
All right. So as I'm looking in the message, I went over to the part now where she's talking about the baby father. Now, in this message, as she said, she has put in, my baby father was a waste man.
Spiteful. You didn't need to say that, but go on. Like, you didn't need to still, but go on.
All right, so she's claiming that. Oh, she's saying that
He
the baby
could be.
saying that the
It's
baby
all right.
father is a waste man because he's only now
Oh, okay.
in the last year checking for his son. So bear in mind, his son's only now 9.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So he's
yeah.
only now involved in the son's life in the last year.
How many kids does this girl have?
She's got 2.
2.
So a 9-year-old boy,
And the 3-year-old.
and who's the girl having the beef with?
Her boyfriend's daughter, her stepdaughter, which is her boyfriend.
Yeah. So who's the 9-year-old girl? Yeah.
Yeah.
Having beef with the 9-year-old boy,
Yeah.
or the
Yeah.
3-year-old?
No,
No, the 9.
no. I hope they're not
asking.
having beef with the
No, I'm
3-year-old.
asking.
Yeah,
because-
the 9-year-old.
Yeah. Don't be shocked. I'm asking.
The 9-year-old. So going back to this, she's saying that the baby father was a waste man and he's only been checking for his son the last year. What's your take?
He's a waste man. There's nothing else to say about that. Moving on swiftly.
We've done an episode on about the waste man fathers anyway. And then it goes to my baby father and my partner don't really get along, okay? Because my baby father tried to address her partner.
I wonder what he tried to address him about though, because to be honest, you ain't got nothing to address, homie. You only come back to look for your boy now.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what they was addressing about? That's a respect thing, innit? Obviously, your baby father's got no respect because your son's there. His son's there. That's the last thing you want to go and do is
G?
do that while your son, your kids are there, no?
I don't know what to say. No.
With my situation, 'cause I've been in that situation, I think, twice. With two different of my mothers. Beyonce. I remember the first one, which my daughter's mum, I think she dealt with it really good actually. Because when she told me that she had a new partner, she said to me, she shot me. She goes, "Oh, let me know when you're free. I want to quickly have a quick word with you." Boom. When I came down to see the kids, before the kids came down, she pulled me aside and she goes, "Look, I'm kind of seeing someone new. It's serious. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm letting you know that I'm also going to start having them around the kids." But I was aware of that situation. Where my next situation, I was not aware of. So the next situation was, I kind of found out from looking for an iPad, which I think I've told you a lot before. When
the guy was
in the background, and then that's how I kind of found out that there was someone new. But when I have met, when I met one of them, because I never ever got the chance to meet the other one. But when I got to meet that guy, like it was literally like there was no bad taste. I wasn't here trying to check a man, because at the end of the day, I don't think there's any reason for me to have to bad him up. I do believe that guys should, at certain times, can have that one-to-one conversation with a man to let him know that, don't kind of, if you're here for the good run, do it properly. If you're not here for the good run, jump off. Do you think that it's okay for a guy then to go up to the new partner to tell him his place?
Well, I'm just going to take on what you said.
Yeah.
The part of do it properly, you're talking on behalf of your baby mother.
Yeah.
Nah. Don't tell him that. Just talk about your daughter or your child. Talk about the child. Let him know his boundaries that he can extend with your child.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't tell my daughter nothing. You don't touch my daughter. You don't this. Things that he's going to know already.
Yeah.
Just let him know, look, I am here. My physical presence is here and it's known. Regarding her, bro.
Yeah. So say if he cheats on her,
okay.
you don't get involved in that stage.
How can you get involved if
You
you're
can't.
cheating on her?
The reason why I'm asking that.
She put herself there.
No, but the only reason why I'm asking that, I'm only just putting it out there. I'm saying if he cheats on her, and then remember your child's still involved in this whole thing with my man as well. So if the mum's not upset, your child's upset, do you still get yourself involved?
Nope.
Stay out of it.
If he physically touches your daughter and your daughter's calling you or he abusing your daughter with verbal words, whatever, and your daughter calls you, you go and sort it out. Regarding her, that is not your business, my friend. It's not your business. You're not there when they're sleeping with each other. You're not there. You're not there.
Rick?
And just because you got a good relationship with her, that don't mean nothing.
No, 100%.
Because she's still going there behind closed doors and nighttime when you're sleeping Zeds. Allow it. That's their business.
I'm with you on that.
That's their business. My daughter, my child, I could sort something. But you, no.
So do you think by the baby father fighting with the partner then,
That doesn't help no situation at all, but Obviously, it gets like that sometimes.
Why do you reckon they was fighting? She hasn't put why they was fighting.
Do you
Why
get it? It gets up. What do you say?
Why do you think they was fighting?
Males, innit? A bit of testosterone.
And a man's grinding his baby mother. He's vexed. Why else was they fighting?
Do you think that he still got feelings for the mum then?
You don't know, because you don't know what the argument was about. You don't know what the
Yeah,
fight's
so we don't
about.
know,
So
yeah.
you
I
can't.
answer that.
Well, we can only put it into theory because it doesn't state. So we can only presume and throw certain things in the air to
As he
find out.
says, he got knocked out. She states it 3 times. And he started it. So it looks to me that the boyfriend was more of a calm one, humble, until man step on his toes. Like, deal with your baby mother. You come to me, it's a different story. I deal with you now because you've troubled me now. I wasn't troubling you before. Do you understand? Like, you come to me and address me and got weighed in.
Yeah. But then,
Do you understand?
all right, so he's knocked out the guy now.
You got to think though, how does that look? The son.
They
They
might
might
not know
out of my
that.
mouth.
They might
You
not
took the
know
words out
that.
of my
They
mouth.
might not have seen that. That could be
It doesn't
all-
even it, okay, cool. They might not have. That's true. They might not have, but energy as well. Like, let's just hope that they didn't see anything, they didn't hear anything. But I mean, it could be 10 times worse if the daughter saw and he didn't see.
Well, okay. But I would feel more like a D-head going to the house knowing that guy knocked me out.
Well, to be honest, he wasn't going there to check for his son. He's only recently been checking for his son anyway. So this is probably going to put him right back again. So thanks a lot.
gone back into the hole he crawled out.
He's gone back in. It's true. He's gone because realistically, would you want to go back round
Came out
again?
and got weighed in.
He wouldn't want to.
So is he really about that life then? Because literally, he got knocked out, then he's gone to the police, say that he got beaten up.
I mean,
And remember, you got to remember, yeah. You got to remember. You got to remember. You got these. Baby fathers, yeah. That the woman, when you meet the woman's glorifying them. Oh, my baby father's a bad man. He's this, he's that. He does this, he does that. And then they meet a man like yourself and get weighed in. It shows a lot about that man that they was glorifying. Remember, some men are man to women, but not to men.
Yeah, it's true.
Do you get what I'm saying?
True.
They're bad for a woman, but ain't bad for a man.
yeah.
They got talk for a woman, ain't got no talk for a man. Remember, certain men are trying to big themselves up when as a man, yeah, I done this, I done that. You get me? Come against a man with that.
It's a different thing.
You man, sorry, bro.
Yeah.
You man. Do you understand? It's not like that. I didn't say that. I was just saying it off my chest because my baby mother didn't want to look. Certain times, if I was in a madness, do you know, I'm the man to say, listen, I don't even want you to be there, the woman. I don't want the woman to be there because certain men act different in front of women.
It's true.
You might get a little bit more energy out of him, yeah, because of the woman's there. Whereas if it's just you two, my man's gonna do his humble pie thing there and then.
100%.
Okay, sorry. Listen,
I didn't
it
mean
won't
it.
happen again. Boom.
I didn't mean it. I was out of line.
No
I was out of
witnesses.
line. Listen, I was out. I
No
was out of line.
witnesses. No witnesses, and then
But the missus being over the back, he's seen that.
All of a sudden,
He's got a
if
bit
the
more
woman's
fire in his
there,
belly. 100%. 100% G.
my man's chest grow a little bit,
100%.
and then you've got to put him back down in front of that, and it's even more embarrassing. So, come on, man. So you got to remember that, bro. You got to remember these things.
You man, bro.
There's a lot behind it, man.
Yeah, but going to the police after that is ludicrous.
The idiot man thing.
Yeah, you can't.
You started beef, got weighed in, then called police, and now there's an ongoing case.
Yes, ongoing case.
So he's not even withdrawing his statement. He's getting the full court. He wants to
full
put
way.
the man in jail, GBH.
When
Get
you
back
start
with
the
the
thing,
He
beat.
wants to
Yeah.
put him in jail so he can come back around now. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be the man.
He was back. He had his 9-year absence, or however long absence. He said, "Yeah, listen, I'm coming off the subs bench. You know, what's going on? How do I get this guy out of here? How do I get him out of here?"
I don't think going to the police is the way forward for something that you've gone and started.
Yeah, of course.
I understand. And
But maybe we don't know the full story.
Yeah, but bottom line is, full story, no story. That's the route you don't need to be going down, innit?
Yeah, no.
First route, you don't need to be fighting the partner unless they do something to your child. Secondly, whatever happens between the fist fight, it stays as a fist fight. Done. You both go your own ways. But when you're calling out the police and all that stuff, now,
It's madness.
come on, man. And then,
Madness.
anyway, listen. We need to hear your lot's views on this topics today. What we've been discussing on the baby fathers. As I said, if you lot have any scenarios or topics, send them in. You can email them to us at thebabyfathers@gmail.com. You can find out on our website, which is www.thebabyfathers.com. Make sure you've put your comments, your reviews in the comments. Make sure you lot subscribe to the channel and make sure you like the page.